Welcome to NKTelco Sports, presented by Grand Lake Health. We're at Sidney High School to bring you high school volleyball, where the Yellow Jackets take on the Minster Wildcats. Today's game is brought to you by American Trim, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, NKTelco, Frost Roofing, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, Fly Gem, Precision Strip, Schruderman Pharmacies, New Knoxville Supply, Fowler's TV, Wilson Health, and Size Schruderman Incorporated, our fine sponsors here, bringing volleyball here from Sidney High School. Sidney Yellow Jackets and the Minster Wildcats, along with Matt Everidge. I'm Dave Kanapke. Minster 2-1 overall in the season, coached by Cammie Garwin. Matt, they have a little bit of experience coming back from last year.
Yeah, they was definitely in a building process at this point. Like I said, they're coming in 2-1. They've already been tested with a good Fort Laramie team. So this will be the next step in that. You know, they lost that game in 3, but they was close games, and we'll see if they can't push through here.
Sidney's 3-1, coached by Lauren Moore, a young team but has some talent.
Yeah, they do have some talent. Very small team too. They're not very tall and not a lot of players, but they seem to be getting the job done so far in the season.
We're getting ready for the starting lineup. We'll be back with the starting lineups when we return here on NKTelco Sports.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos system takes the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game or not with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's, and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
At Grand Lake Health, we offer urgent care services within Joint Township District Memorial Hospital. Upon arrival, each patient is greeted and healthcare professionals assess the level of care required. Urgent care services extend your access to quality health care, complete for non-life-threatening problems. Our state-of-the-art facility and host of diagnostic and treatment options allow you to receive the treatment you deserve in a timely and courteous way. Grand Lake Health Systems, the highest quality health care for you and your family.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Out starting off right for Sidney. We should mention Sidney's in a new league this year. They're in the Miami Valley League. New 10 teams set together, came out of the G-Walk.
Hit over by Josie Winter. That is blocked but out of bounds, so senior Winter will be a kill there for Minster.
I think the quicker Minster can get their wheel route working today, it was late in the games against Fort Laramie, a little too late to get it going. But if they can get that going early, it could be a short night.
Sidney has to free ball it over. Wolf will set Avery Wolf, and that will go long. Point will go to Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets 3-1. They beat Indian Lake, and they lost to Walpock in a 3-team tri-match last Saturday. Beat Fairborn, and then they also knocked off Pickle in 4 sets on Thursday. Backrath will set them in the middle. Hit by McBride. Now on the Minster side. Good hit by Oldigus to keep it alive. Push deep. Chance for the Wildcats. Wolf will have to push it deep. She finds a spot.
Wolf with a nice job of just finding a place out there where no one was at.
Now we'll have Ivy Wolf in the game. So we have 3 Wolves on the side for Minster. She and Avery are first cousins. And then you also have Caitlin Wolf. So when in doubt, we'll just say Wolf.
I believe the one Wolf boy, he transferred to Georgia, I believe, this year for football.
Yeah, Ivy's older brother Eli transferred from Tennessee. Graduate transfer will be playing at Georgia this year. A lot of high hopes for there at tight end for a very good Georgia program. There's Avery Wolf with a kill. Good hit there from the right side by senior Avery Wolf.
Minster out to a 3-2 lead if you're just joining us, set 1.
Ivy Wolf, of course, point guard on the 2-time defending state champion Wildcat basketball team. Comes in to serve, and she will get an ace on that. So now 4-2 on our First National Bank scoreboard. First National Bank, think first. Backrath will dump it over, and she succeeds on that as no Wildcat can get to that one.
Nice hit for her. That'll be her first kill.
Backrath, one of the people Coach Moore wants to lean on. One of 3 seniors on this team, a veteran setter, number 15. Wolf will set Oldigus. Nice save there by Houts. Hit across. Wolf will go all the way there to 22. Ava Sharp with the kill.
That's Sharp's first kill of the night.
At Joint Township District Memorial.
Sharp played a fair amount last year as a sophomore. Junior second in kills behind Winter. Also Avery Wolf third with kills, followed by Bryn Oldigus. So into the game is the libero, Emily Stubbs. Honorable mention last year in the MAC. 3-year starter. Serves it across. Backrath, Houts not able to save it. It's a point for the Wildcats. Wildcats won the JV game in 2 sets. And their JV record to 3-1.
Yeah, Coach Garman had spoken earlier about how one big win can really promote your team for the season. And this looks like this could be a potential one for Minster or for Sidney in that matter.
Avery Wolf down the right side with the kill.
Second kill for Avery.
Always harder to hit it on that right side. She did a good job of moving her body. Gives her Wildcats a 4-point lead. Along with Matt Everidge, I'm Dave Kanapke. Thanks for joining us here on NKTelco Sports. Into the middle there, good hit by McBride, saved by the Wildcats. They'll go over that time to Stockton. Into the middle, it's Pringer with the hit. Saved by Sidney. They'll have to free ball it across. Into the middle, Wolf on the wraparound play there, able to get it through a couple blockers.
It's 2 in a row for her now.
Wolf, one of 5 seniors on this team. Played a fair amount as a junior.
You could see Sidney calling a timeout here if this point goes to 9.
Hit by Stockton. Dug by Ivy Wolf. Hit across by Stubbs. Backrath in the middle. It's McBride. Stubbs finds an open spot.
That's 5 straight points. Score was 4-3 prior to the serving of the libero Stubbs.
Minster 2-1 on the season. They knocked off Graham in 3 straight last Saturday. Lost to Fort Laramie, game we had on NKTelco Sports in 3 sets, and then they defeated Houston on Thursday. So a busy first week of the season. Their 4th match. All of them on the road. Ivy Wolf from the back row. That goes a little bit wide. Well, a point for the Yellow Jackets.
Yellow Jackets finally got their server off, but not before the damage was done. Score 9-4. Minster in the lead.
Houts back to serve, one of 3 freshmen in the starting lineup for Coach Moore. Nice save there by Wolf from the out of the net. Ivy Wolf puts it across. Good block there, Pranger and also Sharp on the double for the Wildcats. Into the game for Sidney, number 7, Sidney Boshears, a back row player on the right side as Avery Wolf goes back to serve. Boshears not able to handle that. Point Wildcats.
Not for sure which Wolf's serving. There's just so many of them. Avery with her first ace.
Last year there was actually 4 on the team.
Yes.
Caitlin's older sister Brooke was on the team as well, so we'll be crying Wolf a lot, so to speak, as
Nice.
Bachrath with a nice play. Number 15 there. She did a nice job of handling that.
Wasn't for sure if that was Du Young or her, so we'll definitely mark it down for Faith Bachrath for her second kill.
Darian McBride Jr. serves for the Yellow Jackets. Nice save by Wolf, and Sharp able to get it across, and it results in a point.
Hitting error on Sidney. They keep changing point for point at this point. Sidney needs to get a run going.
Josie Winter, number 16, senior, rotates in as junior Ava Sharp. Back to serve for the Wildcats. She'll sail it long. So side out to Sidney. They stopped the run for Minster, but now they're just trading points. Need to get a little bit of a run themselves.
Yeah, just a tad bit. It was 3-4, then 3-9, that 6-point run. And now it's 5-11, or 5-12.
Allie Stockton with the serve for the Yellow Jackets. Hit by Winter will go outside. She's asking for a tip. She doesn't get it, so a point for the Yellow Jackets. Coach Lauren Moore in her 5th year at the helm of Sidney. Battle at the net. Won by Minster.
Really nice serve, though, by Allie Stockton. Drops it into that little no man's land in the front.
31, Brent Oldegus goes in the front row. Number 25, Lacey Hemmelgarn, senior defensive specialist, comes in and will serve. Didn't see a lot of time last year, but a lot of back row time her senior year here. Hit by Truesdale, not able to make it across. 14-7, we have football score. Here on with college football starting today, Matt.
No more weekends without a college football game. I think every man's happy.
Life is good. Nice save there by Sharp. Battle at the net. Sidney is in the net. Speaking of football, we will be back in action. NKTelco Sports have a couple football games. So we get a replay here. See, it just falls in there. Replays today is brought to you by Winners Meats. They sailed long.
That's the 3rd hitting error for hitting deep from Minster.
Faith Bachrath will start the next rotation. She started us off to serve the game. Setter's had a lot of experience at that setter position for Coach Moore. Winter wanted it, a nice block there by Brady. Number 18 and number 5, Truesdale. Nice job as we'll take another look here.
The arms went straight up. Good job defending the net for Sidney.
Slide play there. Brent Oldegus, 31 with the kill.
Yeah, Brady going for her second block and just came right down her body. It's a tough position to play when you got to be close to the net but not touch the net.
Yep. Need a lot of body control. Hit there by Brady, finds a spot. Anna Brady, freshman, with a kill.
First kill for her today.
Charles, the Yellow Jackets within 6. These teams have played each other a lot of times on this weekend, but it was always a try match with Graham, but today just a solo match. We have an ace there by number 2, Abby Nuss.
Listen, I believe Minster's first game was against Graham this year,
Yes.
so that
kind of rearranged things a little bit. And Coach Garman wanted to get a game in before they played Fort Laramie. There's a nice hit by the Wildcats. Number from the lineup, The Wildcats started with Graham, so they just moved the Graham game up to a single match on Saturday, and they just play a solo match here. Best of 5 here against Sidney. Sharp with the running start, and it'll fall.
Yeah, the Graham match, that was a 3-0. That was the opening tournament, like you said. And it would have been nice to have the try match. That way they get more play in on the weekend and just break up that week.
Wolf, good job by Bockrath to chase that down. Able to get it to the Minster side. Back set to Olegus, goes wide. So that's a hitting error against Minster, but a nice hustle there by Bockrath.
Yeah, nice job there. 5th hitting error for Minster at this point. Both teams tied up there at 5-5.
Cassidy Truesdale, sophomore, her serve goes long.
I'll blame that one on you for bringing that up.
Yep. I'll take it. I'll take the rap. In the game, Ashlyn Duyong, number 16 in the back row for Sidney, as libero Emily Stubbs serving for the Wildcats. Nice save there by the libero, Nuss. Back on the Sidney side. Wolf in the middle, Pranger will foul right inside the line. Kill for 23, Dana Pranger.
First kill for Dana tonight. That's what's really impressive about looking at both teams. You got 4 hitters to 5 hitters on each team that's getting the kills. It's just not one dominant force.
That one into the net by Stubbs.
Score 20-13, set 1.
Freshman Nora Houts. Serve across. Nice dig by Stubbs. Wolf to Pranger. Great block there by Darian McBride.
McBride standing up on her just by herself. Really nice job keeping her hands up.
Solo block for the point. See, that will build some momentum for Sidney. They get into ace by Houts. It's too hot to handle there by Stubbs.
Nice little 2-point run. Takes it 15-20.
Late in the match, you need to get a little closer here in the rally scoring. It's a chance for Sidney. Bockrath able to find a spot. So Bockrath takes the second hit over, and it works.
Yeah, that's her 3rd kill for the night.
So within 4, 20-16 on our First National Bank scoreboard.
So normally 20 is the magic number. You get up by 2 at 20, you got the match won pretty much. But hitting error by Sidney.
So Avery Wolf will go back. I think I've seen things that if you get whoever gets to 20 wins like 85% of the times.
The number's just astronomical.
Yeah, that will sail a little long. Nice job there by Bo Shears to let it go.
So Sidney's made 2 tough little runs. If they can make another one here and tighten it up, could make this interesting.
McBride with the serve. Wolf will go to Sharp. That will be a kill. It goes off of McBride.
Ava Sharp with her 2nd kill.
If you're Minster, you're just very content to just points, trade serves, and finish off set 1 as Ava Sharp with the serve.
Ivy Wolf out and number 16 Josie Winter back in.
Dug by Bo Shears. From the back row there's Nuss. Winter will try to dink it, and it falls.
Josie with her 2nd kill.
Josie leads the team coming into this match with 22 kills. Off the top of the net there by Sharp. And that will bring up set point. I always think that's not even fair if you do that.
I agree. It's still an ace.
It's a bleeder there, and it works. Set point. Bockrath there to Stockton. Wraparound play to Pranger. Nice block. And put away. Anna Brady. She blocked it and then spiked it home.
Brady with 2 blocks and 2 kills. Set number 1. Score 24-18. No room for mistakes.
Stockton, Sharp, Wolf dumps it across for the final point. First set goes to the Wildcats, 25-18 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Take a break. We'll come back with set number 2 here on NKTelco Sports.
At Joint Township District Memorial Hospital, your comfort and care is our #1 priority. Our surgical nerve blocks are a great way to reduce pain and can be used for arm, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle, and foot surgeries. The nerve blocks decrease the stress of surgery on your body, requires less anesthesia and pain medications, and in many cases can offer relief for several days. Visit grandlakehealth.org for details on all of our services.
Welcome back to NKTelco Sports, presented by Grand Lake Health. The first set went in favor of the Wildcats, 25-18.
Yeah, basically being led by Avery Wolf, Ava Sharp, and Josie Winter. Minster just dominated the front of the net. All goes back to those keys, and that's what they're doing. They're controlling the net and controlling the point. So Sidney on the flip side did a great job with ball control. I mean, they hung in there, especially when they was down at one point 3-9. I mean, that 6 points is a big gap.
They had some big hits in there and some nice blocks. They can put a few of them together. As Caitlin Wolf serves us to get us going as that one sails long for the Yellow Jackets, point Wildcats.
Up to 8 hitting errors now on Sidney.
New player in the lineup for the Wildcats, number 10, Kyra Oldigus in the front row. See in action. On the Wildcats side will be Ivy Wolf from the back row. Dug by Backrath. Nobody able to handle the second one off the roof. So quick start here for the Wildcats.
Saying everything's live play. The bounce, correct?
Yeah. And this isn't a really that very high of a ceiling.
All right. Ace shot in there by number 24, Caitlin Wolf.
Wolf started last year as a junior. She and her older sister Brooke were the 2 setters. This year she's the setter all the way around in 5-1 offense, so she'll be a busy girl.
Definitely holding her own at this point.
Wolf backs at the Avery Wolf, right down the line for the kill.
Nice shot by Avery, giving herself 5 kills. And if you watch the ball, it's different colors for a reason. If it's got a spin on it after the set, that means it's been double hit. If it's straight up, and hers are just beautiful sets.
And as the referees look for that reason there, and there's another one there by Wolf.
Avery up to 6 now.
Wolf not exceptionally tall, only 5'8". Kyra Oldigus, who was in the lineup, is 5'11", is the tallest. They have a couple other 5'10" girls. Backrath tries to dump it across. There's Oldigus with the kill.
That was out, went wide. So hitting error for Minster. With the bleeding to stopped, now 5-1, Minster lead.
Abby Nuss, junior libero, had to retrieve the ball, now serving it. Coach Lauren Moore giving encouragement to her team. Close to the net, battle won by Oldigus.
Yeah, Kyra Oldigus, nice little tap over. Just running down the strip, I guess. I don't even know what you'd call the top of that.
Sharp will come into the lineup. She takes Ivy Wolf's place into the front row as Josie Winter to serve. 6-1 Wildcats, and in between a couple players for the ace.
Yeah, Winter with her first ace of the night.
Timeout. Sidney will step aside. You're watching volleyball here on NKTelco Sports.
American Trim's story started in 1951, and our long family legacy continues today. We are a third-generation family-owned business with locations in Sidney and Walpock, and we're hiring for manufacturing positions on first, second, and third shifts. Part-time and full-time positions are available for entry-level and skilled individuals. Please apply at www.amtrim.com or in person. American Trim is a proud sponsor of high school sports and our communities. Come be part of our story.
Minster won the first set 25-18. They're off to a great start here in set 2.
Yeah, they're up 7-1. Total of 5 aces so far in the 2 sets combined. But Minster just controlling first serve, controlling the net, doing what Minster does.
Josie Winter.
Normally you see a momentum change, though, after a timeout. We'll see if Sidney's able to come back.
I always think the first point is key here. Nice hit there by Truesdale, dug by Minster. In the middle was McBride, again covered by Minster, but a missed hit by the Wildcats. So Sidney able to get that first point after the timeout.
Yeah, that's a good thing. And the very thing we was talking about, what she does so well. Middle hitter, Caitlin Wolf, finally gets called for one.
Truesdale, the serve across. Sharp, Bockrath, Stockton. Wildcats not able to save it. It goes 4 hits. Give the kill to Allie Stockton.
That's a nice job and comeback here by Sidney. 2 quick points. Makes that 7-1 look a lot better at 7-3.
They showed some momentum at the end of the first set. They need to close the gap earlier. There's a push there by Houts. There's Avery Wolf from the right side. Oh, this time a little bit wide. So a point for Sidney.
It looked like it went off a player, but it was definitely a touch. But regardless, Sidney with the ball, 4-7.
Truesdale with her third serve. Caitlin Wolf to Sharp, off a block. Nuss, free ball across by Bockrath. There's Winter, Wolf. Oldigus with the block. Give the block to McBride. Also assisting was Stockton.
Sidney is yet to have a nice block right up in the front of the net by Sidney.
Good camera angle there by our crew. A nice job there by Caitlin Wolf. Found an open spot on the second hit.
Score now 5-8. That was the first time that Minster actually received the ball and got a second hit on all the serves that just came. And we started 3-7.
23 Dana Prenger in the game in the front row as Stubbs serve into the net.
Looking like a different game here today, Dave.
Yeah, Sidney got 5 of the last 6 points after that timeout. Serve across by Houts. Hit by Sharp through the blockers, keeping it alive. Nuss from the back row with the kill. Abby Nuss.
Good job with Nuss there, the libero with her second kill.
You don't see that very often, a libero.
And she got up and it came ripping.
Sidney within 1. Back set, there's Avery Wolf. This time gets really on top of it and puts it down.
Avery with her 7th kill.
She's been doing a good job of mixing it up. Sometimes she goes down the line. That time was right in the middle. Sometimes you can find that spot in the middle.
I totally agree.
Wolf goes back to serve. That sails it wide. Minster struggling with their serve. Their serve here in the second set.
It's 11 hitting errors on Minster today.
Darian McBride Jr. serving for the Yellow Jackets, trying to tie it. They get within 1 a few times. Wolf takes the second one across. Bockrath to Stockton, uses her left hand. Bockrath pushes it. Sharp dinks it. Finds a spot. Ava Sharp with a kill.
Such a nice touch, getting right over the defenders. Nobody home behind.
Sharp will leave in favor of Ivy Wolf, who will do the serving duties. Wolf a junior. A lot of juniors on this team, as well as 5 seniors. Dumped across, Faith Bockrath.
Bockrath with her 4th kill.
That's a high number for setters.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're in it, she's in that. It's a 5-1 offense, so she's really a hitter, even though she's a setter there, so she can hit. Both teams doing the 5-1 offense, meaning just one setter all the way around. Winner, a powerful hit.
Just such a nice swing. The setting, I mean, you can't speak enough about your setters. If your setter's doing well, your hitters definitely appreciate it. She's getting it just above the net, right where for Minster's height, this is just about perfect.
Lainey Hemmelgarn in for the serve. Hit across there by Brady. Over Winter again, just outside the line. Point for the Yellow Jackets. Again, the Yellow Jackets within one. I don't think they've tied it yet.
They have not tied it yet. 10-1, or 1 point's the most, or the closest they've been. It was 1-7 at 1 point, 7-1.
Faith Baccarat serve. By Stubbs. Wolf, go back set to Oldigus. Nice save by Nuss. Wolf, it's time to Winter, powers it through. Josie Winter with the kill.
Josie Winter up to 4 kills. Just right down the middle. Beautiful shot on the left side of the net.
Sidney not able to get it across. Now the lead back to 3 for the Wildcats.
And going back to the keys, that's one of the keys, the communication on the court. Who's taking the ball, who's receiving. And that's what it's about.
Yeah, we talked about communication, also serve, receive.
Yes.
2 of the keys there that were lacking on that play. Brady with a hit. From the back row, Wolf. Nuss with a dig. Baccarat over to Houts. Minster's able to get it across. Houts will set Brady. Now Winter gets it through. Josie Winter has been a little spark here.
Yeah, just a little bit. 5 kills, 3 of them in this set. Extends the lead 10-14, so Minster on a nice little 3-point run.
Close to the net, put away by Kyra Oldigus.
Oldigus with her 2nd kill. Good job protecting the net.
Wolf continues to serve for the Wildcats. Houts sails long, looking for a touch. The refs say no.
Well, no touch.
Again, the refs can usually see if that rotation changes on there. And that is wide, and Minster with a run here. It was 11-10, 6 in a row. That prompts a timeout by Coach Moore. Timeout for us as well. We'll be right back here on NKTelco Sports.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
At CAPT, we use Hometown Opportunity to make sure that when we have a position open within the facility, it gets put on the website.
We've really been excited to see how that has grown so much over the last several years.
If anyone is looking for a job, it's the best place to go.
We really want to do whatever we can to get folks that are from this community back to this area.
I would recommend any manufacturing company that they take a look at it. It's a very good benefit for companies at no cost.
Back in action, and Josie Winter with another kill.
Winter now up to 6 kills. 7 kills for Avery Wolf. Back to serve is Caitlin Wolf.
Glad you're joining us here on NKTelco Sports, presented by Grand Lake Health. Saturday morning volleyball, as that hit is long for the Yellow Jackets. They were within 11-10 But 8 points later, it's a 9-point lead for the Wildcats.
It's 8 straight points right off the serve of Caitlin Wolf.
Nice dig by Nuss. Hit by Brady. Back on the Sidney side. Backrath go all the way over to Houch. She'll have to bump it across. Chance for the Wildcats. In the middle, Prenger, or check that, it was Avery Wolf. Hit by Brady from the back row. Wolf sails long. So much needed side out for the Yellow Jackets.
Not before the damage was done by Caitlin Wolf for 8 straight points. 19's the record that I've called.
Is that right?
That was this past week. Nice kill. Just a little one-hander, not too hard. I believe that was by Kara Oldigus.
To find the open spot. Josie Winter back to serve. Minster to the magical 20. Dug by Nuss. Backrath. Over to McBride. Block back. Battles. Nuss will bump it across. Wolf. Sharp with a good running start, and there's a block. I think Truesdale had most of that block, number 5, as well as McBride assisting.
McBride, that's her 3rd block, or 3rd assisted block.
Getting that
Look
look
right
here.
in the front of the net. Just nice hard hit in there by Sharp, and it was just bounced right back at him.
A replay is brought to you by Winners Meat. Nice hit by Allie Stockton. Hammered it.
That was a gun for her first kill. Where have you been, Allie Stockton, tonight?
Take another look here on the left side, Stockton. Wow, too hot to handle there.
Emily Stubbs was going down for protection.
Avery Wolf, dug by Nuss. Stockton again. Wolf in the middle, Oldigus. Stockton battled it back. Keeping it alive, but not able to. So point for Minster.
Nice job in the front of the net by Kira Oldigus.
Number 16, Ashlyn DeYoung into the game in the back row for Sidney. For Minster, a little bit of confusion there. We're going to do a substitution. They changed their mind as Stubbs will continue to serve. Dana Prenger in the front row, number 23. And they're trying to check it out at the scorer's table. Those two had come in. She had come in tandem with Lainey Hemmelgarn, and she was going to come in. And for now, Coach Garman is going to keep her senior libero Stubbs into the game.
I'm saying with girls volleyball, you have to rotate out the same way you rotate in.
You can only, if you go into somebody, you can only go in for that person, except for the libero. They can continually stay in the back row, but they have to serve their every sixth time.
Right.
So I don't know if that was a confusion. That's another unsung thing, is keeping the, you're at the scorer's table. I did that for one season. That's not as easy as it looks. End result is a side out for Sidney. Minster not able to connect there on the set.
Back-to-back hitting errors for Minster. Takes the score to 21-15. Set 2. Minster lead 1-0.
Minster won the first game 25-18. There's Wolf again. Nice dig there by Backrath. Block in the middle there. Truesdale and also Stockton.
And Truesdale, well, I think that was McBride, number 4.
McBride, I'm sorry, yeah.
So that's her 4th block.
Both of them had a nice double block on Prenger for Minster.
Normally you're having a good game in girls volleyball with 2 blocks. She's up to 4.
Okay, when you get blocks, they have to result in points, not just blocking back. And there's another point for Sidney.
So at the timeout, it was 19-10. Now it's right back up 17 or 21-17.
You talked off the air. Sidney's really responded every time there's been a timeout.
Yeah, I think that,
the
golden
overpass,
opportunity.
that's a double hit there. That's not considered a block because it was off of a dig, not off of it. Well, they'll be wrong here as the referees will talk about it as the down official walks over to the head official. The hit was from the back row, and the Stockton went up to block it, and there he will award the point to Minster. It isn't a reserve, so I'm not sure how it'd be a point. It might be a reserve in that he called a double hit and there shouldn't have been a hit, but
I think they're doing a reserve because, and that's it. They're not giving them the point. 21-17 was the score.
oh, I think he's pointing like it's
Their
Sidney's
ball.
serve, not necessarily
Yes.
a point, is what he's saying. Yeah, that's what the confusion is.
Yep.
It's a reserve. I don't know all the signals. You probably should have said reserve.
Yes.
And then Sidney. So when you point that way, it's usually considered that's a point for them, but that's not what he's saying. So it's all
Yep, all's good. I just
All's
written
good.
down the score prior to that serve, so 21-17 is correct.
I saw they looked up to you to write the right score is, so you're
I
the
doubt
official
that.
score. All right, Sharp will hit it. That will be off the block. So after the wait, the point to the Wildcats.
It all ended the way that Minster would want it.
It initially was signaled. So
And it really doesn't hurt to just do the redo if
Yeah.
you've got a complaint. Makes it easier.
nice save there by Sidney, there by Bockrath, but unfortunately slid underneath the center line. You can't be over the center line. She was with her elbow, so.
As a ref, I'd be so hard pressed to call that on that much effort given.
Yes, exactly. It's Avery Wolf serving at 23. Stockton. Dug by Minster. A quick set over to Pranger. Tried to stay out of the net. That was Sharp, I should say. Wolf will go back set to Pranger. Nice dig by Nuss. She'll have to bump it from the back row. Wolf to Pranger. Nice dig by Sidney there. DuYoung with the dig. She has another dig. In the middle, McBride.
Long volley.
Sharp. Nice dig again. Battle at the net. McBride. Great volley here by both teams. From the back row, Winter puts it in. So great hustle and a lot of good digs by Sidney.
Yes, Winter right into the net with the big swing. Ends it and score now 23-18.
Sometimes you just got to survive the point and wait till the other team makes a mistake, and they had a lot of great digs.
That can definitely swing momentum. The question is there enough room on the scoreboard?
McBride with the serve. Wolf will go to Pranger again through the blockers.
Nice job by Dana Pranger. Nice little wheel route.
Great set. Again, great back set in that time there by Wolf, who's done an excellent job at the setting position.
Ivory Wolf back to serve for the win.
Set point. Chased down by Bockrath. Mix up, and that will end it. The second set ends the same as the first with identical 25-18 scores on our First National Bank scoreboard. As they switch side, we'll be back with set 3 here on NKTelco Sport.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Welcome back to NKTelco Sports presented by Grand Lake Health. Minster wins both sets by the identical scores 25-18.
The biggest thing that I'm seeing on the scorecard, at least, I mean, the 18-25 or 25-18 score, that's neither here nor there. The problem for Sidney at this point, they're going behind 7-1 in game 2. And in the other game, they're down 17-11, or they're down 17-11, 9-3. They're giving Minster that big run, and they just cannot afford to do that.
And it seems like they're making some nice plays, some nice blocks, but not putting enough of them together.
Yeah, I'd like to see the coach on the Sidney side, Laura Morrow, if she could just call, if they get up by 3, a timeout could be called. She just lets it extend a little too far for them to come all the way back. But as far as the girls, they do respond well to the timeouts.
As for Minster, Avery Wolf has had a big day today, and Josie Winter really came on strong.
Oh, yeah, real strong. 6 kills for Josie Winter, leading the team, or second team with Avery Wolf right behind her. And then Darian McBride on the other side, 4 blocks, 1 kill.
And Sidney starts off with the lead. That's a
rarity. That's a first time today.
Keep an eye on that. See if they could, as Matt said, if they can stay close or get the early lead for once. They have battled in there. There's Winter blocked back. Wolf will hit it. Covered by Sidney. Free ball across by Houts. Slide play to Oldigus. The timing was off, and they'll call a lift on the play. That slide play or wraparound play, you have to have that timing just right. And
it looks like there was a hesitation because the arms were up, but if I was looking at Darian McBride with 4 blocks, I'd probably hesitate as well.
Yeah, it was a little bit off, and Oldigus actually was on the floor by the time she hit it instead of in the air when she was hitting it. This time Wolf will dump it across. Both setters have been successful with that.
Yeah, Caitlin Wolf doing really well. I mean, she ran 8 points off serving the last game, and she's back to serve again. Score 2-1, set 3.
Wolf also the catcher on the very successful softball team that was regional finalists this last spring. Hit, they will call a Minster Wildcat in the net as Brady was hitting from the right side. So 3-1 Sidney on our First National Bank scoreboard.
Already a couple strange calls on the Minster side. All fundamentals.
Wolf, that one is blocked out of bounds.
So Avery now with 8 kills.
Winner departs in favor of Ivy Wolf. Junior Wolf with the serve, trying to tie up this set. Back set hit there by Truesdale, and a point. Cassidy Truesdale with the kill.
First kill for Truesdale. She's part of that blocking tandem up front. She has 2 blocks today as well.
She will rotate to the back row to serve. Wolf to Wolf. Bachrath. A little bit of a miss hit. Nobody could get the third hit.
Wouldn't you hate to be at their family reunion and playing volleyball against that family? It was the Wolves versus everybody.
A lot of talent.
There is a lot of talent in that Wolf family.
Ethan's in the on a practice squad, or he's at, I remember exactly which team he's on right now. There's a great dig by Nuss. Nuss will get up and hit it. There's Stubbs. Wolf with another kill. Avery Wolf has done a nice job of hitting from that right side. So we'll take another look.
Yeah, nice swing right up close. Gets it in deep right before the libero could get down.
Ties the game at 4. Dug there by Leah Baldwin, who just checked into the lineup. Hit across by Stockton. Hit by Wolf. Bachrath. In the middle is McBride. Nice save by Stubbs. In the back row, Wolf sails long.
Hitting error by Minster. That's the one rule of volleyball I really don't like. If you're on the 3rd hit and you hit the top of the tape and the block's up, they normally give the benefit to the block, and then you can keep playing. Normally it'd be a 4th hit, you would think. but you see that quite often. That happened on that play.
Hit sails long for Minster. And now a
Yellow
6-4
Jackets
lead
still
for the Yellow Jackets.
Doing exactly what they need, not giving up that run early.
Sidney 3-1 on this season. Minster 2-1 on the season. And there's Avery Wolf again. Hits it hard off the block. And a much needed side out for Minster.
Ball set up. Wolf right in position, coming off the 2 blockers. Oh, that was the previous replay. Wrong replay, guys.
The end result was the same, though.
Same.
Wolf with the kill. Just that time it was off a block.
Nice job of free ball on it over for Sidney.
Sharp with the dink. Covered by Sidney. Bumped across Bockrath. All the way over to Sharp. Goes wide. It's Sidney back with the serve with a 2-point lead.
Sidney hanging tough. A lot of times you see teams when they're down 2-0, they just pack it up. Sidney is not going easy in the night.
Truesdale, or check that, McBride with the serve. Dink by Sharp.
Such nice placement of the ball. It goes to show you don't have to hit the ball hard every time, just right over the defense and down to the floor.
It's about as little as effort as you can get and get a point in volleyball. And she was flat-footed and just, as she saw him going up, dumped it across. Second hit across. Wolf wrap around to Pranger.
Blocked in front of the net by 21 Stockton.
There's a hit by Josie Winter with the big kill.
That was a large hit. You could hear that all the way up here. Winter with her 7th kill. Winter, oh, that's
just the tail end of that play.
Yep, there it is. Winter coming up just right off the hands. Sidney again defending the net well. In
Brady
the net.
with the hit and Minster in the net.
Not the way I thought that was going to go, but yeah, in the net. Score 8-7, Sidney lead.
They've fallen behind in the first 2 sets. Right now they've been mostly leading in this set. There's an end of the big hit by Josie Winter.
Winter moving right on up the line to 8. Avery Wolf still leading with 10 kills.
There's Lainey Hemmelgarn will check into the lineup, senior, number 25. First baseman on the softball team this last spring. 8-8 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Nice save there by Stockton. Minster will have to free ball it across. Truesdale
hit deep.
Bockrath hit deep there by Brady.
16th inning error by Sidney.
So Minster now with the lead.
First time with the lead in this set for Minster.
They lead the match 2-0. Nice hit by Brady to able to get that across. From the back row, Sharp in between 2 players for the kill.
Ava Sharp with 6 kills. So that's now 4 players with more than 5 kills. Ava Sharp from the back row, just in between, the communication not there between the libero and the other player.
Serve into the net. Talked about the keys to the game. One of them was communication and serve receive, or spike receive. That one would fall,
right.
And that's been, the other key was energy. I think the energy's been good.
Oh, I agree. But you can hear a lot more chatter as another kill comes down for Ava Sharp. But you can hear a lot more chatter on the Minster side of the girls talking than you can on the Sidney side, which, you know, communication is key in this. And our coach getting them excited. And this is where I would take the timeout if I was the coach, because they always respond well.
And they've come back twice big last time, but right now they have to work through it. And kill there, I think, by Truesdale. No, it was Brady on the right side there. Anna Brady, 18.
Brady with her 3rd kill.
Brady just a freshman. Her, Stockton, and Houts, all freshmen, getting some very good playing time and doing a nice job. It's another chance for Sidney. Bockrath Go in the middle of McBride. Dug by the Wildcats. There's Wolf again. This time covered by Bockrath. They'll go to Houts. Sharp with a dig. Winner, block back. This time they'll set Wolf. Dug by Nuss. A good volley going on. Time the set was too wide. Minster wins the long volley.
Like right now, Minster has 31 kills in the match. On the flip, there's 13.
Yep.
And that's the difference here. I mean, Sidney's doing a really good job scoring points on the tap overs. It's just the kills are not there. As we speak, Darian McBride with her second kill. But that also goes in for for Minster's part of controlling the net.
And controlling the net, passing and hitting that's been strong for them. That time Wolf not able to get it across the net. Stockton was there to block, but I don't think it made it across. We are tied at 12-12.
I think that is the first tie we have had in all 3 games besides 1-1.
Minster will have to free ball it across. Chance for a good hit here by Sidney. McBride will have to bump it across though. Sharp takes the second one across. Bockrath. Stockton. Dug by Sharp. To the back row, Ivy Wolf, this time through the 2 blockers. Wolf's had a lot of attempts from the back row. Time she was able to, a lot of them, they sailed long on her. She did a nice job.
First one that she's had from the second row.
And that's a tough hit.
That is a very tough hit.
Because you got to get good elevation, get any kind of drop on it at all to get it above the net.
I agree. That's what's kind of impressed me with Abby Nuss on the other side of the libero. She's got 2 kills from the back row.
McBride with a hit from the middle for Sidney. Ties the game at 13.
That's 3 kills for McBride. Also leading in blocks with 4. Looks like we got some sweat on the floor.
He's a setter who has to do all the setting all day. They make her clean up the floor too. So I guess that's
definitely worked today.
Yeah. What happens if you're the only setter? You got to do everything, include mopping the floor. Right now awaiting the serve from Nora Houts, tied at 13. Sails long. You see that a lot of times if you make the setter wait, or sometimes you call a timeout. How many times that serve is bad?
Yep.
Get the setter out of the spike, or the server out of their rhythm. Yep. And that's what happened. Avery Wolf with her attempt. Dug by Nuss. Stockton tried to stay out of the net, but unable to. And a 2-point lead for the Wildcats.
I believe it was John Wooden that said, always control your own broom, sweep your own floor. So give that to Minster. They're sweeping the floor right now. Up 2-0.
That's
nice
McBride.
block.
Ava Sharp, 22. Also, Dana Pranger was there to assist.
Straight back down. Nice block. Standing tall was Sharp.
Wolf serving with a 3-point lead. The biggest lead Minster's had this set, now make it 4. Timeout Sidney. They're down by 4 late in the 3rd set. We'll step aside. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
At Grand Lake Health, we offer urgent care services within Joint Township District Memorial Hospital. Upon arrival, each patient is greeted and healthcare professionals assess the level of care required. Urgent care services extend your access to quality health care, complete for non-life-threatening problems. Our state-of-the-art facility and host of diagnostic and treatment options allow you to receive the treatment you deserve in a timely and courteous way. Grand Lake Health Systems, the highest quality health care for you and your family.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Welcome back to Sidney, Ohio, where Minster's enjoying a 2-0 lead, up 18-13 in set 3.
Wolf with the serve, Nuss. Bockrath hits the second one across, battles at the net. Faith Bockrath with the point. First time she tried to hit it over across on the second one. Minster covered it, but overpassed it. She puts it away there.
Yeah, Bockrath with 5 kills now, leading Sidney.
Darian McBride. Sidney trying to hang here in the third set. Sharp. This one never made it across.
Another hitting error, up to 18 for Minster.
McBride with the serve. Stubbs comes up to cover it. There's Wolf from the back row. Nice job by Bockrath to keep it alive. And
That's
made it
amazing.
across. Nice job there by Bockrath and then Houts. But there's Avery Wolf from the back row for the point.
And a little miss finisher said that was cute and nice, but here you go. But when you're chasing the ball like that, so many players are already out of position. The quicker you can get it back, the better off you are.
Wolf, I believe that was their first kill from the back row. She's had
Yes.
several from the front row. She plays all the way around. Coach Cammie Garman. And there's a kill.
Hey, Allie Stockton.
She's shown some flashes of some really nice hits.
Yeah, the 2 kills she's had have been really powerful. But as with most of the Sidney players, they're more pushing it over than they are of shooting it straight down.
You know, I have a game later in the season on NKTelco Sports with Sidney, I think against Troy. I'll be curious to see the progression in some of these freshmen. But there's a senior, Josie Winter, who's been very consistent all day.
Yeah, Winter up to 9 kills. I mean, both teams, they're both playing well at this point in the season. Minster, you know, they're still in that rebuilding progress, and Sidney's just starting that process. They're bringing them up. Like you said, there's a lot of freshmen here. Talent should be a lot better come mid-season.
Yep. Hit by Brady was covered. And Wolf will hit it and get the kill. Said the heck with it. I've been setting people enough. I'm hitting it here.
Second kill. Yeah, Caitlin Wolf right in the middle, pushes the set.
Oh, here's the one earlier from Wolf. Lainey Hemmelgarn with the serve. Hit across by Brady.
Nice dive.
Sharp with the save. Pushed across but wide. Sidney still hanging on. Led a lot of this match early, at least for the first half. Down by 4 here late.
17-13 at the timeout. Now we're at 21-17.
Sidney was 15-8 last year in the G-Walk, of course, in the Miami Valley League. And there it is, their Houts on the block along with Brady for Sidney. For Minster, they have played 4 straight road matches. They're anxious to get back home. Their next game will be home on Thursday against Delphi St. John. Winner with a hit dug by Bockrath. Houts, Wolf to save. They go to Sharp from the back row with a big kill.
Anytime you can go into hostile territory for 4 games and come out 3-1, you're doing pretty good.
Definitely, and right now they are 3 points away from going home with a straight sets victory here.
All 3 of their wins this year was won in 3 sets, and then the 1 loss was in 3 sets as well.
It's a very good Fort Laramie team. And there's a kill.
That was a hard hit by Josie Winter. That's an exclamation mark on the 10th kill for her.
She played a lot last year out of the outside hitter, but she has really picked up her hitting. She hits very strong this year. Added some velocity, if you will. There's Wolf, not able to get that one to fall.
I mean, I'm a firm believer that excellence breeds excellence. And in Minster, with the boys and the girls team, I mean, as far as the mat goes, every sport just seems to polish the next. Like you said, 2-time defending softball champs. It's going to turn to this as well.
36 state titles. for the Minster school program, and that one will sail long.
I believe 26 of those or 27 of those are girls' sports.
Yeah, a high majority, a lot of track, a lot of cross country with an awesome tradition. Coach Magato before that was several good coaches, and that battle right now won by Minster, and they will come up with match point.
Celebrated a little too soon. They thought they had the point. Match point, 24-20.
Ivy Wolf in. Tried to finish it off. Sidney trying to stay alive. And that will do it. The Minster Wildcats defeat the Sidney Yellow Jackets in 3 straight sets. Scores on the First National Bank scoreboard, 25-18, 25-18, 25-20. Matt and I will be back to wrap it up here on NKTelco Sports.
At Joint Township District Memorial Hospital, your comfort and care is our #1 priority. Our surgical nerve blocks are a great way to reduce pain and can be used for arm, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle, and foot surgeries. The nerve blocks decrease the stress of surgery on your body, requires less anesthesia and pain medications, and in many cases can offer relief for several days. Visit grandlakehealth.org for details on all of our services.
American Trim's story started in 1951, and our long family legacy continues today. We are a 3rd-generation family-owned business with locations in Sidney and Walpock, and we're hiring for manufacturing positions on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd shifts. Part-time and full-time positions are available for entry-level and skilled individuals. Please apply at www.amtrim.com or in person. American Trim is a proud sponsor of high school sports and our communities. Come be part of our story.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
At CAPT, we use hometown opportunity to make sure that when we have a position open within the facility, it gets put on the website.
We've really been excited to see how that has grown so much over the last several years.
If anyone is looking for a job, it's the best place to go.
We really want to do whatever we can to get folks that are from this community back to this area.
I would recommend any manufacturing company that they take a look at it. It's a very good benefit for companies at no cost.
The final scores here from Sidney, is Minster 25, 25-18, 25-18, 25-20 on our First National Bank scoreboard. This is NKTelco Sports, brought to you by Grand Lake Health. And you look at the numbers, Matt, they favor the Wildcats.
Yeah, they do favor the Wildcats. On kills, 37 kills. Both teams pretty even on the hitting errors, but the big number is the kills. When you got 37 kills versus 18. But on the flip side, and the positive for Sidney, on blocks, they controlled that net. They had 12 blocks. So if you can get up for the blocks, you can get up for the kills. So if they would just swing away, I think they'd be doing a lot better off this season.
Sidney falls to 3-2 overall. Minster goes to 3-1 overall. And Matt, let's talk about our player of the game, brought to you by NKTelco Sports. It'll be Senior Wolf for the Wildcats.
Avery Wolf, 11 kills, 1 ace. And just on that wheel route, she was just tough. Or on the slide, call it. Really tough at the net, all over the court, keeping things alive. So nice job by Avery all the way around.
Congratulations to Avery. Well, that'll wrap it up from here. For our director, Bryce Hamrick, Taylor Wisman on camera, my partner, Matt Everidge, I'm Dave Kanapke. Thanks for watching on NKTelco Sports.